Hey, welcome to Nourishable Raw, an authentic conversation about nutrition with me, Dr. Lara. And I've had a few viewer questions and in-person conversations about different kinds of sweeteners. And this has me thinking about added sugar. What counts as added sugar? And are there some sweeteners that have additional health benefits? Let's science it. The Food and Drug Administration defines added sugars as sugars that are added during the processing of food or are packaged to be added to food. So this means that the sugar you add when baking cookies counts as added sugar, and so does the maple syrup that you pour on top of your pancakes. This is different from the naturally occurring sugar in fruit, like an apple. So why do we care about added sugar? Eating high amounts of added sugar is bad for health, and this goes for everyone, no matter your body weight or physical activity level. Added sugar contributes calories, but no beneficial nutrients. This is why the sugar in a Coke is added sugar, whereas the sugar in an apple isn't, because that apple is also bringing along other beneficial nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, whereas the Coke is just empty calories. Over time, these empty calories can contribute to weight gain. Plus, consuming high amounts of simple sugar can yield to rapid spikes in blood glucose, and over time this can contribute to the development of type 2 diabetes. How much added sugar is too much? The Dietary Guidelines for Americans recommends capping added sugar intake at max 10% of total daily calories. So for a standard 2,000 calorie diet, that works out to 200 calories, which is 50 grams of sugar. Your personal sugar cap may be a little bit different depending on what your calorie needs are. This is 50 grams of added sugar. It's the equivalent of about 10 Twizzlers. A 20-ounce Coke has 65 grams of added sugar. That's 15 grams more than the daily cap. And where did that number come from? Since added sugar doesn't bring along beneficial nutrients, eating higher amounts makes it super hard to get all the necessary nutrients in the day while staying within your calorie needs. Plus, lots of added sugar will feed specific types of bacteria in your mouth that produce acid, and this acid can dissolve tooth enamel and lead to cavities. But what about other sweeteners? Do they have any health benefits? Some sweeteners like organic raw cane sugar and coconut sugar are touted as being healthier because they're more natural and less processed. Maple syrup and honey contain some antioxidants, and by themselves these could be beneficial. But here's the thing, the amounts of these beneficial nutrients are so small that they don't compensate for the super high amounts of simple sugar. If you love maple syrup or honey or coconut sugar, go ahead and use them. Just make sure that your overall dietary pattern accounts for this amount of added sugar. It's getting easier to monitor how much added sugar is in our food. And this is a good thing because Americans are eating too much of it. By 2020, all packaged food in the US needs to state the amount of added sugar per serving separately on the nutrition facts panel. Some companies have already started doing it. And this is great because it will allow you to differentiate between the added sugar and the naturally occurring sugars. My attitude towards added sugar is that I try to be purposeful with it. It adds up quick, so I aim to consciously limit the amount of added sugar in beverages, sauces, and spreads, and then opt for a sugar-sweetened scoop of ice cream. Another approach is to take stock of all the added sugar in your regular routine. Maybe it's a daily Coke at lunchtime, or the bowl of candy in your common room, or the muffins at your breakfast meeting. And aim to try and reduce your consumption of this mindless eating added sugar so you can prioritize added sugar for the special occasions. Cheesecake. Here's my nourishable take. You don't need to eliminate added sugar altogether. Just be conscious of the sources and aim to consume less than your daily cap most of the time. Try tracking your food and reading labels for a few days to get a sense of what your habitual added sugar intake is. You can then use this information to make a few healthy shifts in your diet. Maybe that's choosing an alternative granola bar, or switching to unflavored yogurt and adding in whole fruit, or reducing the amount of sweetener in your coffee. That's what science tastes like. Thanks for tuning in to Nourishable Raw. If you have a question you'd like me to do an episode on, leave it in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all things nutrition.